Welcome to Early Signal. Today we're unpacking a significant security incident that touches on a growing concern: the safety of sensitive information in AI-powered legal tools. Imagine a platform used by lawyers, a place where the most private and protected data, court documents, client records, internal memos, is stored and analyzed. Now imagine that a vulnerability in that platform exposed over 100,000 confidential files without any real security barrier. That's exactly what happened with Filevine, a billion-dollar legal AI company. Filevine is one of the fastest-growing platforms in the legal tech space, helping law firms manage cases and leverage AI to improve their work. But the nature of this business means they handle highly confidential, legally protected information, often under strict regulations like HIPAA and court confidentiality orders. So when a researcher discovered a flaw that allowed access to this data without any authentication, it was a serious privacy and security breach waiting to happen. Here's what unfolded. The researcher was curious about how Filevine handled data security, especially since they have been working on related legal tech projects. Using a method called subdomain enumeration, a way to find hidden or less obvious parts of a website, they found a subdomain that seemed inactive but was actually connected to Filevine's backend systems. Digging into the site's code, the researcher uncovered a crucial API endpoint. An API, or Application Programming Interface, is like a bridge that lets different software systems talk to each other. This particular endpoint was supposed to provide AI-driven recommendations but had no authentication, meaning anyone could send a request and get a response. Even more alarming, the response included a token, essentially a digital key, that permitted full administrative access to a connected file storage system. This storage system contained tens of thousands of files from a law firm using Filevine's platform. It wasn't just any data. We're talking about confidential client files, internal documents, payroll information, and other sensitive materials protected by law. Realizing the potential impact, the researcher halted further probing and immediately informed Filevine's security team. The company responded quickly and professionally, patched the vulnerability, and coordinated a responsible disclosure. This response is a textbook example of how security issues should be handled, but the incident itself raises deeper concerns. In the short term, this breach highlights the vulnerabilities in rapidly developed AI tools, especially in sectors like law, where data privacy is paramount. Law firms and their technology providers need to double down on security audits and transparency. We can expect more scrutiny from regulators and clients alike, who will demand stronger protections before entrusting AI platforms with sensitive data. For legal professionals, this means reassessing the tools they use and pushing vendors to prove their security credentials. The rush to adopt AI capabilities can't come at the cost of basic data protection. As AI becomes more embedded in legal workflows, these companies must prioritize robust access controls, encryption, and ongoing vulnerability testing. Looking further ahead, this incident is a cautionary tale for the entire AI industry. As AI platforms expand into fields handling critical personal or professional data, healthcare, finance, insurance, and law, the stakes get higher. Mistakes aren't just technical errors. They become risks to privacy, professional integrity, and compliance with legal standards. We may see a trend toward more formalized security standards for AI platforms, possibly enforced by regulatory bodies. Companies will need to balance innovation with caution, investing in secure development practices and fostering a culture of responsible disclosure. On the user side, there will be growing demand for clear visibility into how AI tools protect data and respond when things go wrong. Reflecting on this, it's important to remember that AI's promise in sectors like law is immense, from automating routine tasks to helping lawyers focus on higher-value work. But that promise comes with responsibility. As we integrate AI deeper into these sensitive domains, security can't be an afterthought. It must be baked into the design, tested relentlessly, and treated as a continuous commitment. For those working in or alongside AI-driven legal technologies, the Filevine case is a reminder: the tools we build and use impact real lives and confidential information. Vigilance, transparency, and cooperation between researchers, companies, and regulators will be key to ensuring AI's benefits don't come at the cost of privacy or trust. That's all for today's early signal. Stay informed, stay cautious, and we'll see you next time.